Boys and girls, this is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and you're listening to Going In Raw, baby.
What's up, it's your girl, Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
This is Shayna Baszler, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife,
Marie.
and you are going in Smackdown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up? It's the moonwalking, trash talking princess of Staten Island. I want to remind you all that Mela is money, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hi, this is Shinsuke Nakamura. Just watching Going In the Raw.
This is the knockout artist, Cassius Ohno, and you're Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
Hey, welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steve and Larson. Available wherever fine podcasts are. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the little notify bell next to it. Make sure you're always getting your new Going In Raw content. Also, we are available on the Patreon at patreon.com/Steve and Larson. We've got a variety, a wealth of reward tiers.
Yes.
Well, I was trying to use another synonym for wealth, for
cornucopia.
Bevy, cornucopia, a surplus of reward tiers.
Yes.
There at patreon.com/Steve and Larson. Plenty to choose from. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the new intro. I want to say thanks to the Undisputed Era, to Shayna Baszler, to Carmella, to Cassius Ohno, and to Shinsuke Nakamura for joining the intro family. So
Here on Going In Raw.
Here on Going In Raw.
The goal is to get every member of main roster and NXT in one intro.
Yeah.
90-minute intro.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's the goal.
Some days we'll just sit here, watch, play the intro, and then go have some lunch.
Yeah.
And then have a beer, come back, tossed. Well, after a couple beers, a couple shots maybe.
Yeah.
And then, rant about wrestling for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds great.
So anyways, that's a lot of fun. Thanks everybody. I debuted the intro yesterday across our social media platforms, Patreon, the Friendoverse, a bunch of different places. And it got a pretty good response. So I was okay, cool, right on. No, that's a good way to sort of make sure that the kinks are out.
Yes.
Yes.
So get some feedback, positive or negative.
Exactly.
Feedback is good though.
We're available all those places. We've got some new shirts in the pipeline.
We do.
And
all very exciting.
This is what I'm going to do for the Pro Wrestling Tee shop, because we got a lot of great shirts there.
We do.
And we're going to add some more. But in order to incentivize those purchases of shirts, I'm going to make a new postcard and say whoever buys a shirt from Pro Wrestling Tees, I will send out a postcard to that purchaser.
Yeah.
Added value with our
not just added value.
Autographs on it.
Best value.
Best value. Yeah, and we still have some of those Chicago shirts and maybe a couple of those Slayer shirts left at friendomarket.com. We're also going to be offering some new items there as well in the near future.
Correct.
So very exciting stuff. Yesterday was we did our New Japan Fighting Spirit Unleashed live stream reactions. And it was fun. We had like good 500 people there with us.
It was a blast.
Chilling, watching.
Yeah, it was
felt
mellow.
Even like so Fighting Spirit Unleashed kind of felt a bit house show-ish.
Well, we're gonna do a recap here later on, so we can talk about that in more detail then. But yeah.
But even those ones, like I don't get upset like during the WWE ones, like the bad WWE ones where you're like, whoa, why did they just do that again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with New Japan, it's like, it's goofy. The wrestling's always good.
Yeah.
And like, who cares? So that was fun. That was a blast. And what else are we talking about today? Evolution, they're coming to SmackDown 1000. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's the story. That's pretty much this.
That's like the best story. Could you
a good
imagine
story.
like a lot of people compare like Evolution to like the Four Horsemen, but then they say now Undisputed Era is like the NWO. And I think Undisputed Era is more like the Four Horsemen, more like Evolution, in that you just want to sort of hang out with them.
But they don't have the whole we're super rich.
Yeah,
we're hanging around in our fancy cars.
Yeah, they all drive. You're right
jets.
about that. So who are they? Like, what are they? If you can compare them to any other group, what would it be? Because they all drive around in the same car. It's a convertible, and they sit on, like, the people in the back sit on the back. So I don't know who
was
who
there
else
a
does
wrestling faction like the 50s or 60s that were the Street Toughs?
I don't know. They didn't have factions in the 50s and 60s. I think the Four Horsemen was like the first faction. Street Toughs. Well, like there was like the A Team. They're more like the A Team of wrestling.
What was that? The York Corporation.
Yeah, they're like them. That's a good. Yeah, that's apropos. Easily as over as them too.
Well, way more over.
The York Corporation.
What was the Gary Hart one? Hart International or something like that?
Why was that dude's name Gary Hart when there was like a whole Hart Foundation?
Well, he was in the other company.
Didn't he
wasn't
precede?
in WWE,
And didn't he precede the Hart Foundation to a degree?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he did. Why are they going to come along and steal his gimmick?
I don't know, man.
Afterwards, he was like, "What the hell? I'm a Hart.
I'm a Hart too."
You know, let's have a heart to heart. Anyways, you want to read some super chats?
Sure.
What do we usually do at the head of the Monday show before super chats?
Just talk.
Whole lot of nothing.
Which we just did.
A lot of people are saying good job on the intro.
Yeah, good job with the intro.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Juarez. Hey, boys. Last night was pretty fun. Highlighted was watching Adam Pacitti. It was funny. Then became sad as he tried to sleep.
Yeah.
He tweeted that he took a Uber home.
Mm-hmm.
He said the driver had to open all the windows.
I saw that, yeah. Do we know how much of the pounds, how many pounds they raked in?
Do not know.
Yeah, well, I think it was a lot.
We
Good
sent
for
him a
them.
few.
I'll sit here with a freaking stinky fish for 24 hours for some money for $50. I'll do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, but hey, we should mention this. Is that so? When does 2K19 come out? This week?
9th.
For everybody. I thought you get it
it's
early.
a general release, but if you pre-order one of the versions, it's the 5th.
Yeah, you get it this week then, right?
Yeah,
what
5th.
day is the 5th?
Thursday,
Is
I
that
think.
Thursday?
No, that's Friday.
Is it Friday?
It's Friday.
Oh, today's the 1st.
It's Friday.
Oh, what a bummer. We can't get it early because we like know people?
I don't know.
Can we play it early? That's a bummer. Well, we can't do that thing we're going to do on Thursday. We can do something else on Thursday.
Yeah, we can do something else on Thursday.
We're going to do like a long live stream. We're going to try out some long live streaming on Thursdays.
Yeah, stay tuned for more details.
Some gaming stuff.
Yeah, we'll try something out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Anyways, more of these super
Yeah,
chats.
go ahead.
Oh, okay, me now.
We'll take turns.
Who's this? Who's next? Oh, Dylan Haggett. What is this? A799.
It's Australian.
Okay. Hey, friendos, other than Undisputed Era, who will you play as first in 2K19 and in what type match?
I heard there's changes to Hell in the Cell and the cage match. And cage matches, I read that you can go out the door now. I want to try that.
We're going straight into flipping my career, man. You kidding me? It's all about my career.
All
Steve
right.
Arson.
Yeah, that's a good name.
We're down with that.
Yeah, that's a
Steve
good name.
Arson.
I think that's a good name.
And then we'll face scan me
Mm-hmm.
and put me in there.
Can you face scan? You just got to take a picture and import the picture, right?
Isn't that the same thing? Camera basically scans your face.
Yeah, but it's not the PlayStation's
not
face
the- it's
scan
not this,
doodad.
like, friggin'
Oh, that was great. Can we just do Robin Stevens
I had to
again?
do that. I had to do that for the Face ID on this thing.
Yeah.
It like makes you do this, and now it just sees me. It's like, hello,
Yeah, it says,
Steven.
"Oh, that's Steve."
Yeah. And then that picture goes to God knows where.
Yeah.
Government
who knows?
agency.
Yep.
You know.
Another one from Dylan. Friendos thinks Super Showdown will have pyro. It better.
I forget. Did they have it at Greatest Royal Rumble?
Think so.
Ooh. Resolute Germ. Great day, friendos. Going to my first Raw in years.
Oh, cool.
Hey, where is Raw coming from tonight?
Seattle?
Seattle. Oh, okay.
Seattle. Twinewinder 1. That intro was real. Yeah, you did a good job on that, Steve.
So, okay, hold on a second. Wall caller says Thursday's going to be a hard day seeing all the YouTubers and streamers with their early deluxe editions. Maybe we'll get that.
Is it the 4th?
Well, he says Thursday YouTubers might get it early. Oh. We don't even know. I have no idea.
It's a mystery.
They email us and then we just do.
You know what else is a mystery?
What?
Evolution.
Let's talk about evolution, man.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about the idea that we, are direct descendants of fish or apes or something, right? Is that what evolution is? Mm-hmm. Anyways, what is this?
WWE.com reported late Friday that, quote, at SmackDown 1000 on Tuesday, October 16th, Evolution reunites as Triple H, Batista, Randall Orton, and Ric Flair. They will be in Washington, D.C. for the historic event. We talked about it a few weeks back. Batista, he was kind of upset. Took Twitter to express his frustration that he was not invited to SmackDown 1000, especially considering it was taking place in his hometown of Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Now it seems the invitation has been extended. Batista will be in attendance. It's all very exciting. So it looks like right now Evolution won't be a mystery for SmackDown 1000. But we must talk about this. For a while, Batista has been lobbying in the press and interviews for one more run in the WWE in a program against Triple H. Do they dare set that up?
Well, it makes things a lot easier now that he's not playing Drax.
Has he officially withdrawn?
No. He said that...
I read somewhere that they were talking about was it Bradley Cooper directing the third one now or something? Did I read that somewhere?
Really?
Yeah, because he did that Star is Bourne movie.
Yeah, sure. I wonder if that's going to be any good. I like the trailer for it.
Yeah.
It looks really goofy. Responds to claims. Oh, he responds to claims.
He shuts down rumors.
Oh, nice. He said,
He's not interested.
Good. So yeah, no, he said something like, if they don't use, I remember last thing he said was if they don't use the script that James Gunn wrote,
he's out the door. Yeah.
Then he said, I'm going to talk to people and get out of this. And then he said on top of that, if they don't bring him back I thought he said something like, if they don't bring him back as a director, this is going to be my last one, something like that. So yeah. No, I think it's great. This is awesome. Evolution. It's weird, as everybody on Twitter noted. Ooh, they weren't a SmackDown group. They're a Raw group.
Well, Batista was champion of SmackDown for a long time.
Yeah.
He was top face champion of SmackDown after he did the thing.
Yeah. Well, that was
Oh no, he was on SmackDown, wasn't
no,
he?
they were on Raw.
Yeah.
And Triple H wanted him to go to SmackDown.
That's what it was. Sorry, yeah.
But he did this, so no.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Got confused there. That gift's so great.
Mm-hmm. It is.
But then he was on SmackDown for a while.
Probably.
Batista was, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Didn't they switch Batista for Cena? Like maybe the next year?
Something like that.
I think they switched them.
In the
I think
draft.
for like 2 hours or an hour during Raw or something, like Cena and Batista were on the same brand. They were both on SmackDown, and then they brought Cena over to Raw, and it was like, well, yeah, of course they do. I don't know. That's my memory, but I have no idea.
Yeah, same
no
here.
clue.
I really
My
wasn't
memory
watching
is
a bunch
terrible.
back then.
Yeah, I was watching, but my memory's just crap these days. Yeah. So I don't know, man. That's cool. I think it's cool. It's just you think SmackDown. Like, who do you think of when you think SmackDown? Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Then well, Ben
Kurt
Raw,
Angle.
sadly. Guerrero. Those guys are dead.
Brock Lesnar.
Ray.
Yeah.
Edge, Ray, Kurt Angle.
Lesnar,
Undertaker, Cena.
Yeah, for a spell. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he made his debut there, didn't he?
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it was against Kurt Angle. Yeah, it's weird. Evolution was never really on SmackDown ever. And
yeah.
It's just a reason to get back together, I guess.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, that's sort of wonky. Did they ever call? Oh, wait, no.
Unless they're going to set up Triple H and Batista going into Mania.
Are they going to do anything wonky like they did at Raw 25 where they go to the Manhattan Center and do nothing?
I hope not, because people who were at the
that.
Manhattan Center forked over a ton of money and saw basically nothing.
They got
like
to
1.5 205 live matches in the DX segment.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it.
Well, they got to see Triple H raise Finn Balor. They all did the too sweet. Triple H, this is my guy.
Yeah, that's true.
And now I'm going to have him hover in the upper mid card for a year.
That might not be all he's doing, though.
Yeah, probably not. Booker T, SmackDown guy. Yeah. Yeah. The Rock. I mean, it was The Rock's freaking.
It's his catchphrase.
That's his catchphrase right there.
It'd be shocking if he didn't show up.
Yeah.
Same time, though, I don't expect him to. He's a busy man.
What came first, SmackDown or Thunder?
I thought Thunder was a response to SmackDown.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I think that's true.
Like in my mind, Thunder debuted 2 months after I started watching WCW, but it was way after.
Right. Maybe Thunder was first. Hold on a second. Golly, we're so ill prepared. WCW.
Thunder debut.
I'll
look up WWF SmackDown debut.
All right. Debuted. This was January of 98.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't SmackDown like 99?
Yeah, April 99.
Yeah, man. So that's crazy.
Wow.
SmackDown was a direct ripoff of Thunder.
Well, I mean, I guess kind of in the color palette somewhat.
Remember about week 3, Thunder already had main event matches that were Norman Smiley. And I love Norman Smiley.
Yeah, me too.
But come on.
It wasn't a good show.
Like Norman Smiley versus Perry Saturn.
It wasn't a good show.
No, it was terrible.
It was not a good show.
Thunder. So yeah, it's kind of non-news, but it's kind of news.
It's neat.
Well, I mean, do you think it'd set up? I mean, what realistically?
No, it's not going to set up anything.
You don't think he's going to do anything?
No, because WWE doesn't seem terribly excited about the prospect of bringing Batista back. At least that's the sense I get from hearing him talk about it.
Well, maybe they just need a little bit of get to know you FaceTime.
Maybe.
Especially with SmackDown headed to network TV. Boy, that'd be a hell of a feud to launch into the network with Triple H versus Batista.
Yeah, it'd behoove him to do it.
That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be into that, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then bring Roman Reigns over.
Yeah.
And then he squashes both guys.
Yeah, until Randall Orton comes and reunites Evolution.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still like current creepy Randall Orton.
Yeah, putting his dick hands on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, that'd be great. Anyways, yeah, whole lot of nothing there. Fighting Spirit Unleashed.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Fun show.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was,
it seemed kind of light. Because we didn't get a world title match.
They all felt, it felt like everybody was sort of there to have fun and goof off a little bit.
I mean, in one sense, it felt like kind of like, as you mentioned, like a house show. But then there was 2 title changes.
Yeah, one of them was pretty shocking.
And then at the end, we had a pretty major announcement.
What was the other one?
What were the tag titles?
Oh, those actually changed hands, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that's right.
In the end, we found what our main event for King of Pro Wrestling is going to be.
Yeah.
Which is unexpected.
And weird. New Japan doesn't do a whole lot of triple threats.
No, Kenny said this is the second one ever for the
really?
heavyweight title. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Is Cody's U.S. title and or NWA title on the line?
I don't believe so.
No, I don't think so either.
It's just Kenny's title.
All right.
Anyways, let's go through this card real quick. Or we can take our time if we want to. First match saw Roppongi 3K. That's Yo-Sho and Rocky Romero.
Correct.
Taking on Jushin Thunder Liger, Taguchi, and ACH. Fun match.
ACH is so much fun to watch.
Oh,
I always
incredible.
forget how flipping like that dude. He like what was that movie did?
He did like a suicide dive. And as soon as he landed, he was on his feet.
Yeah, it was like within a moment, like a hair of a second. It was back up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's great. But yeah, Taguchi. Oh, who won predictions here?
Oh, I don't know. I never wrote them down.
I think the only one that we really split on, was Scurll Osprey.
Maybe.
Sorry, Marty Scurll.
Yeah, you got that one right.
I got that one right.
So we'll just say you won predictions.
Nice.
You might have predicted Guerrillas of Destiny winning too. I don't remember.
So does that mean no? Because I was like, nah, man, they're in L.A.
Yeah.
Young Bucks are gonna go over.
Yeah, I thought we differed on one other one. Like the first half of the card, we all agreed on.
We both knew that Cobb was gonna win. Taguchi got the pin on. Oh, I think we both thought that Roppongi 3K was gonna go over here.
Yeah.
But Taguchi got the pin on Rocky Romero
after a move, but I looked away. I didn't see what the move was.
I was watching, but I didn't register it.
Oh, all right.
Then we had SCU, or The Addiction.
Yeah.
Kazarian and Daniels.
SCU. Taking on Hangman Page and the crown jewel of Bullet Club, Chase Owen.
Crown jewel himself. Another good showcase for Hangman Page. That guy's a stud. He's amazing.
Yeah.
But in the end,
it's incredible that the Addiction are still wrestling at such a high level after being in the business for 20-some years.
They look amazing.
Yeah, man.
They look absolutely. Kazarian does not age. Remember when we
Looks
saw
the
him
exact
live?
same.
20 years ago. Yeah, it was around 20 years ago. We saw him live. That man is not aged. Anyways, they won with a moonsault Meltzer driver. That was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. Again, after 20 years, they're still doing incredible stuff.
Is SCU considered to be, so they're like their own little faction? They're not. Are they aligned with anybody
I don't
in
believe so.
The New Japan world of factions?
I don't think so. I think they're firmly in the Ring of Honor camp. So
because they're obviously part of the Being the Elite universe.
Yeah,
that's sort of how they got supremely
over.
They're
not Bullet Club though, as far as I know.
Sort of there.
Yeah,
they're okay. After that, we had Goto and the Best Friends, Chucky T and Beretta.
Yeah.
Versus Jeff Cobb, the new Ring of Honor TV champion.
Yeah.
By the way, that was kind of big news. That episode just dropped today.
Yeah.
But it was taped 2 days ago.
Saturday, yeah.
And then yesterday, Cobb shows up with that Ring of Honor title.
Yeah.
Sort of violating the unwritten rule that if it happens on...
If it hasn't happened on TV yet,
it hasn't happened. Exactly.
But it did, because he walked out with that belt.
Yeah.
Looked great.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that whole thing more later on, too.
He's also going to be challenging for that PWG title coming up at the towards the end of this month.
Yeah, middle of this month, 19th, I think.
Yeah. Jeff Cobb, Flip Gordon, and Chris Sabin.
Who just challenged Punishment Martinez to be champion of television.
A little wonky. If I just failed at a task and you succeeded at a task, that I failed at, I probably wouldn't want to tag with you.
You'd hold some resentment?
A little bit. Yeah. Some
What if
pride.
What if we were friends beforehand? Would you support my newfound success as a friend?
Is there evidence in canon that they're friends beforehand? See, no, then. Like, screw that guy. You think you're better than me? You proved that. And I don't like that, so I'm going to go away now. No good. If you're my friend, that's different.
Oh, okay. Anyways, another fun match. Jeff Cobb picks up the win, pinning Chucky T after Tour of the Islands.
That is that move literally looks like an amusement park ride.
Yeah, it really does.
Because you go, whoa.
Well, he does his athletic plex too. Is kind of the same thing where he swings you around. It's
so much fun. Let's talk about Jeff Cobb for a second.
Yeah.
So, like we said, new Ring of Honor TV champion, Bola winner,
former Lucha Underground champion, as Matanza.
Yeah.
Current APW Universal champion.
Yes. So, did he sign with Ring of Honor?
According to him, no.
Okay.
He says he's just worked. This is on Twitter. He says all these people. I'm working with Ring of Honor. Doesn't mean I've signed with them. Paraphrasing.
He's probably still traumatized by that Lucha Underground contract.
7-year deal.
He's like, I'm not signing with anybody anymore. If you guys want me so bad, day to day.
Yep.
That's what we can do. No guarantees in life. Mm-hmm. He says, then I can live free as a bird.
Yep.
I'm on that Lucha Underground 7-year contract, man. I feel like he hits it out of the park every time. They're going to big things in store for Jeff Cobb.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of feel like that's the case.
Oh, yeah.
Good for him.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if he wasn't encumbered by the 7-year contract. Would we see him full-time New Japan, full-time Ring of Honor?
Oh,
maybe
by
in NXT?
now at this point?
Yeah.
So, wait, do we know if he's still encumbered by the Lucha Underground contract?
I believe, and all this is the case for Jeff Cobb. I believe I read somewhere that Penta and Ray Phoenix renegotiated their deal so they can have an out clause after the 4th season. I don't know if Jeff Cobb managed to negotiate a similar term for himself or not, but if so, we could be seeing a mass exodus from Lucha Underground probably within the next year.
Yeah, that would not surprise me. And I would really doubt anybody else would go down that route in terms of, let's sign up for another 7 years.
Yeah, no.
But I would imagine, something tells me once Lucha Underground if they get to 7 seasons, they'd probably call it a wrap because at that point syndication rights are everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
It's like you wouldn't need to keep on.
Well, I mean,
producing
we heard
stuff.
before that it loses a ton of money too.
Yeah, but once you get to, is it still? It's not really still the deal, but it probably would.
Well, syndication is 100 episodes, right?
That's for like the larger syndication deals.
Yeah,
but like anybody can buy an old show.
That's really only 3 seasons.
Do they do
4 seasons?
Yeah, 4. Do they do 25 in a season?
I think they do more.
Jesus,
I think it's like 30.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
Because I have 70 some episodes on my DVR, and that's only the last little bit of season 2, all of season 3, and some of season 4.
Oh my gosh. Wow, you sure some of those aren't reruns? You have it set for reruns?
No, new episodes only, Steve.
Okay, because some booty channels will show a run of a show that only have like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
But the bigger syndication package, you can get a lot of money if you got 100 episodes of something.
Oh yeah.
That's when you're into like Seinfeld and Big Bang Theory territory.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Well, Lucha Underground, some of their episodes are on
G4.
Netflix. G4.
What is G4 now? Is that still a thing?
I don't think.
I mean, I know it's not
anymore.
a thing, but I forget what they changed to. Anyways,
I'm trying to find. Oh, episodes. Where was I? I was trying to find out how many episodes are in a season of Lucha Underground.
We are so off topic right now.
It's our show.
Yeah, we can kind of do that. We were here yesterday doing stuff. So yeah,
hold on. Yeah. There was 39 episodes season 1, 26 season 2, 40 in season 3.
And currently they're up to 22. on
22.
Oh my gosh.
So they're already over 100.
Man, cranking them out. Going for double syndication.
Guess so.
Good for them. Way to be productive. Way to be prolific.
I know.
That's what you want to aim for. Quantity, not quality in life, people.
Well, the show's generally pretty good too.
So yeah, big things coming up for Jeff Cobb. He's
yes.
definitely a name to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, if you weren't aware of Jeff Cobb.
You should be. You need to be.
Yes, next.
Because he's 35 or so?
Yeah, he's in his mid-30s,
Yeah. It's not too, these days anybody can go to NXT. You can be in your 60s and go to NXT. Who's the oldest person ever to sign with NXT?
Maybe Nakamura.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, or Rude.
Yeah, Rude.
One of those
40,
2 guys, huh? Yeah.
Cassius Ohno's nearing 42, I believe.
Yeah. And then some Joe. He's
all of them
younger than me.
All of them were in their late 30s when they signed. Yeah,
dude. Yeah, man, you can retire there. Anyways.
Next, we had a battle of Suzuki Goon and LIJ.
This was thoroughly confusing.
What happened to Killer Elite Squad?
This goes to show how little we've been watching. So somebody in chat during the live stream said that Davey Boy, or was that you? Did you hear that?
No, it was in
So,
chat.
okay. In MLW,
he's part of the new Hart Foundation with Teddy Hart and somebody else.
Okay.
And so he's not wearing the jeans anymore.
But he was very, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess kind of flamboyant, right?
Well, his gear was shiny.
Yeah, it was very shiny.
Yeah.
And like he had a chain.
It was pearl-esque.
With like very flashy sunglasses.
Yeah.
Not at all, just the sort of jeans and nothing else.
Yeah.
And like being very rude to people.
Yeah, and even Lance Archer, he doesn't spit water in the crowd anymore. He was wearing like some khakis that he had tore up and patched back together as opposed to some jeans.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, a more subdued Lance Archer. I don't think I liked it very much.
I didn't. I thought this was like several steps back in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not. I was really confused.
But Zack Sabre Jr. was there, and he's always great.
Oh, then he showed up in my heart. I was like, oh, Zack, I love him.
Yeah.
He's so great.
They took on LIJ.
What did he say afterwards? Like, evil is.
He's talking trash about Halloween.
He's pumpkin spice latte, and I'm an espresso. That's what he said afterwards.
Oh yeah,
it's great. Anyways, Suzuki Gun versus Naito Sonata Evil. Again, I figured. Is this thing with Naito, that's going to come back around to be something, right?
Probably in a couple of years at this rate.
They're taking the scenic route because that dude is supremely over.
He still is.
No, he is, yeah. I'm saying he is. He has been. He was.
Yeah, it's surprising that they haven't. I don't know. Who do you think will be the one to take that Intercontinental title off Jericho? Is it going to be Naito?
I don't know. I feel like Naito needs to go from the doldrums to like the main event, to winning the title. Like, because remember how like Kenny tried and failed. And then on that fourth go, nobody really thought it was going to happen. We didn't predict Kenny winning it because that was at Dominion. Is that right? Yeah. Okada called him out. Dominion. It was like, no, it can't be here, right?
Yeah.
And then it was there. It happened. It was like, oh my God. Kind of feel it has to be something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he sort of comes out of nowhere, he cools off a bit and then like instant heat.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. I still have total and complete faith because like you see what they've done with Okada. It's so much fun to watch him.
Oh yeah.
You don't feel like, see, this is the genius of New Japan, of Gato, whoever's doing this stuff, is in WWE, when a guy loses his championship, it's like, oh man, how does he stay relevant? And too often they'll sort of do the thing where they kind of just have the guy stay the exact same. And it just feels like a step down because once you've relinquished the gold.
Then you're middling.
You're middling, exactly. With Okada, they've changed him thoroughly.
Oh, yeah.
He's still a fairly dominant wrestler. He still inspires fear. But they've changed him quite a bit. So you don't even really think, oh, man. This guy's not, it's different Okada.
Yeah.
And you're more invested in his journey because you understand that he's on a journey.
Yeah.
Because he's changed. In WWE, they don't really do that often.
No.
So.
No. I mean, the thing about Okada is that it's obvious that losing that title has affected him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's expressing him, those feelings are expressing themselves in his love of balloons.
Yeah.
I can go on in various
ways. See that great picture of him at a baseball game?
No.
Yeah, he looks supreme. He's like the most touristy picture ever.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sort of holding a shirt awkwardly. It's great. I know somebody put on a friend over.
Oh, that's
I can probably
great.
Find it real quick. It's fantastic. It's really good.
He's the best.
He is the best.
Absolute best. Anyways, this match was fun. All these matches were fun. It just didn't feel like there was a lot going on, storyline wise, and many in the before intermission. After intermission, things changed quite a bit. Zack Sabre Jr. picked the win, pinning Evil with Bridge. And afterward, as he mentioned, he talked a bunch of trash to Evil, furthering this LIJ Suzuki Goon feud.
Yeah.
Next, we had a tag match: Switchblade and Gato versus Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kushida. If it wasn't obvious after the match, beforehand, after the match, Jay White made his intentions perfectly clear. He's going after Tanahashi's briefcase.
Wants the briefcase, man.
The finish saw Gato hit Tanahashi with a set of brass knuckles, Jay White hit Blade Runner for the win, pinning Tanahashi. Jay White dropped a promo, told Tanahashi, I'm waiting for you to challenge me for this briefcase because I beat you during the G1.
You know you can get a tote bag with the logo of that briefcase on it?
Oh, that's cool.
From New Japan's merch site.
That's pretty awesome.
It's pretty great.
That's pretty awesome. And then the crowd, Jay White has usurped Cody's throne as probably best heel in New Japan right now.
Everybody's obsessed with a picture they're all just throwing out pictures of me.
With your shoulder on something.
Oh, look at that. He looks like a 10-year-old.
Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't that great?
Gosh, he's the best.
I know he is.
No one likes Jay White, and it's great.
Oh, no. Yeah, he might be top heel right now.
Oh, he is in New Japan, yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking okay, so who's top heel in WWE?
Well, Ciampa.
Ciampa, right? I think he's past Ciampa. I think people, look, here's the thing about
Jay. In terms of getting pure heat?
Yeah, here's the thing about Jay White. Ciampa just looks super cool.
Yeah, and his song's super cool.
Jay White, while he looks kind of cool, he looks so prickish that it's okay just to not even think that he's something cool, you know? Like, we appreciate his work. That's just sort of what we do. But, like, I totally get how people just look at him and are like, oh, this little bastard, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, I think he gets the full amount of heat. I really do.
Could be.
He's so good.
He's awesome.
And to see him from his debut as the Switchblade character.
Oh, he's so comfortable in the character now.
Oh, my gosh.
It's incredible.
It's only been 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. He's fully inhabiting that character now.
Yeah, man.
Fun match. Again, these are all fun matches.
Yeah.
After the intermission, we had a second match in the junior heavyweight title tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Marty Scurll versus Will Osprey.
Marty Scurll.
Hell of a match.
Yeah.
Awesome match.
Yeah, I love how
Will Osprey does things that no other wrestler can do.
They teased a Spanish fly off the apron again.
Well, the match started with a Spanish fly.
They ran at each other and doom.
And then Will Osprey just did a couple of moves, try to get a quick pin right out of the gate.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Because the crowd was sort of like, I'm not going to say they were sleepy, but man, it really got people back into it, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It was a heck of a weekend for Will Osprey. He put on a really good match against Jay Lethal at Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor.
I still have to watch that.
That I felt like could have gone an extra 10 minutes. It would have been fantastic.
Sure.
This one was really good, too. He's just... I don't know if there's a wrestler out there who's so as crisp, as smooth, yet moves with such quickness.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Will, that bit he did where I don't know if I can really describe it, where he was in some move, Scurll had him in some move, and somehow he's in a position where normally someone would do like an arm wringer, but instead he was parallel to the ground, did like a 720 to escape that predicament. That was
just... It looked weird and it looked almost CG.
Mm-hmm.
It looked computer generated. Because we were both like, what the hell was that? And I think we had a little bit of spare time after this today. I might put together our reactions because I think there were some solid reactions in there. People seem to like the last one I did for SummerSlam or Hell in a Cell or whatever.
Hell in a Cell, yeah.
So I might put together our reactions today to like the finishes and stuff. But yeah, that Osprey match, like he was like, what the hell was that? How do you even do that?
Yeah.
How do you like spin parallel to the earth like this? That was crazy. Yeah, it was great. But it followed kind of tradition-ish. Marty Scurll got the win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit his new finisher, I believe it's called the Graduation.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
First it was like a weird package pile driver type thing off to the side that looked rough, and then he followed up with this and got the win. It was a bit surprising.
Yeah.
So I was thinking they'd do Kushida versus Osprey. Guess that means Pac ain't coming to New Japan, huh?
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Let's talk about that real quick, because Osprey tweeted today.
Oh.
He said, let me find it. He said something about, I'm disappointed. Here we go. He said, okay, that's not it. This man tweets a lot. Wow, he tweets a lot. Perfect. Tried my best, but came up short. Not really sure what my next step is in New Japan. I'm still in the junior heavyweight category. Maybe I'll take a step back. Maybe. I think he's going to take a step up to the heavyweight division.
I think that'd be great.
That it sounds like he said, like the fact that he called out saying, I'm still in the junior heavyweight division. Which could see, I'm not so sure that, and I don't know, but I'm not so sure that Neville would want to go to the junior division.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he'd want to,
Entirely possible, yeah. Get the
And
main
so
event scene, yes.
I think we could still get if Neville, if Adam Mayhem's theory that Neville is still at the WWE is not true, we could still get that.
Well, here's another thing: if he's gone off the grid, not taking calls from promoters, it could be because he's still under contract. Doesn't necessarily have to be with WWE. If he's under contract with anybody, if he's already signed a deal with somebody, then promoters may try to call him, and he might no sell it completely because he just doesn't want the news to get out that I'm under contract.
King of Pro Wrestling's in a week.
Yeah.
So we could find out then. Maybe we'll find out then.
Either then or Power Struggle. That's still coming up.
Yeah.
Anyways, heck of a match. Great match.
Yeah, it was a really great match.
Next, Guerrillas of Destiny taking on the Young Bucks for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Titles. Very early on, Matt Jackson's back gave out on him.
Yeah, they've been
ongoing
running this
story almost.
They've been running this
about
for
a year,
while,
since Wrestle Kingdom. And so it was another match where Nick Jackson was carrying the weight for the most part. But in the end, it was Matt who took the pin after eating a gun stun from Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
And the Guerrillas of Destiny are your new tag champions.
Yeah. No, that was the I think that was not the finish to this. That was just absolutely fun. A little like when there's like 2 gun stuns out of nowhere, basically.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that stuff. What a great name for a move too, gun stun.
Oh yeah,
it's awesome.
Carl Anderson. Next, we had a match for the U.S. Championship. Cody taking on Juice Robinson.
This was pretty shocking. Cody winning the U.S. title off Juice Robinson. Why do you think they did this?
Cody's a hot thing right now.
Cody's super hot. Why wouldn't you do this? Of course you do this. What was Juice doing in his title? Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. It was a great story that he won it.
Yeah.
It was an awesome little redemption tale, but they kind of have nothing for the guy.
Kind of. But I will say this. Everybody who has won the U.S. title, after they lost it, they've moved on to more important things. Kenny, he's the current IWGP champion. Jay White won it from him. He's in a program with Tanahashi right now.
All right, fair enough.
Juice beat Jay White for it.
Yeah.
Who knows what's next?
All right. Let's speculate. Juice is factionless.
Well, he's kind of Taguchi Japan.
That's basically with being without a faction.
Yeah.
Like nobody ever comes to see. They're never doing anything except for Tanahashi. But you didn't see anybody in Taguchi Japan coming out to protect him from Jay White, did you? No, they're not really a faction. See, that proves my theory. They're not really a faction. You got to save people if you're in a faction, man. Where was Taguchi? Where was the funky weapon when he was needed? Come on, you're supposed to be the leader. Ridiculous.
He was drawing up some plays back in the locker room.
I'm not a fan of his. He's the worst.
So who's to say that Juice Robinson 6 months from now can't be in the Intercontinental title picture? He was when Naito was champ. He challenged Naito for a match for that title.
Yeah.
Lost.
Yeah. Put him in the never open weight title scene. Have him elevate that title.
Is it really a step up though?
Now it isn't because Cody has the U.S. title
Yeah.
and he elevated that title.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know, who could Juice feud with where Juice could come out, on top?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
So many people that are on the mid card of New Japan is stacked.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot going on there. Never open weight title. Him and Goto. How about Goto?
Because you got Hangman Page, you got Sonata, you got Evil, you got Juice, Ishi. There's probably countless more if I just think about it. That's just 5 off the top of my head.
Yeah. I always feel like they waffle with Juice. Like they're not, New Japan is sure about so many things. I feel like with Juice, they never really are sure. Remember, he was kind of teasing for the never open weight title.
Yeah,
that didn't
yeah.
happen. Then he won the U.S. title.
And that kind of uses that in his story because he challenged for the never open weight and the Intercontinental title, lost both those, and it was Juice just can't win the big one.
Yeah,
and then he did.
Did he have a title defense? Was this his first title defense? No, couldn't have been, right?
Because he won it at Dominion.
He's had to have defended it between then and now.
Or did he get it at the Long Beach show? I think he beat Jay White for the Long Beach. Not Long Beach, the Cow Palace show in July.
Let's find out.
I believe. So he might not have had a because he was in the G1,
Mm-hmm.
and so he didn't defend the title then.
Right. Professional wrestling career. Here we go.
So I think this is kind of like the first huge show since the G1. No, there was the Destruction shows. He probably defended during the Destruction tour.
He also first.
I can't remember against who. Maybe not. Maybe he hasn't had a
I
successful
think it was
defense.
just the
Wow.
G1.
Wow.
At the G1 special in San Francisco, Robin. When was that? April? July. That was just in July. He's only had this thing for like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Robinson defeated Jay White. Yeah. After an attack by Cody, he was scheduled to face him at Fighting Spirit Unleashed, where he lost. Man, wow. Cody's hot stuff right now, though.
Oh, heck yeah, he is.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was announced over the weekend, too, that his match against Nick Aldis at NWA's 70th anniversary is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match.
That's
really
gonna be
taking
good.
it old school.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I might check that out.
Yeah, I think I might, too. 21st, a couple weeks.
Yeah, that should be good.
3 weeks. Finally, our main event, Chaos, Okada, and Ishi taking on the Golden Lovers.
Mm-hmm.
Fun match. Crowd was hot for any sort of Okada Omega interaction.
Yeah, I like when they tease that stuff. At one point, Okada walked up to Kenny and gave him the gun finger, and Kenny slapped it away.
Mm-hmm.
Okada laughed.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
You know what the best thing I think Okada does is now that he's got his new like Balloon Okada posture.
Yeah,
where he's kind of
right. Yeah,
more, and he has this look on his face that if you just look at it briefly, you think it's just like a blank expression, but it's not. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
And there's a close up of him last night, I think staring at Kenny with this expression on his face.
Uh-huh.
You can almost say he's expressionless, but
Yeah.
there's so much going on behind those eyes.
Yeah.
It is great.
Yeah. I kind of feel like he's, there was a run of Superman in the comics called All-Star Superman, and it was Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely.
Yeah.
And the way, it was crazy. The way, too many people draw Clark Kent as basically just Superman with glasses, right? Frank Quitely musses up his hair a little bit, gives him the glasses, but then also has him hunch over a little bit like he's a loser.
Yeah.
He draws him like a loser, and it's great because then when he draws him like Superman, barrel-chested and, huge, the physical transformation is in the artwork. That's why Frank Quitely is like one of my favorite comic book artists. Okada kind of does the same thing. He's sort of Clark Kentish,
Yeah, he's going through a Clark Kent phase now.
Yeah, even that like picture of him at the ball game.
Where his shoulders are in a little bit. Right. When he walks to the ring, he lurches.
Except he's not nerdy. He's just sort of goofy.
Yeah. But he's not goofy strictly for entertainment's sake. He's goofy because he's going through some shit right now because he lost his title.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it really fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Is how he gets out of that. Does he have to hit rock bottom by losing Chaos to Jay White at Wrestle Kingdom before he can truly be Okada Reborn?
Yeah. Mustard stains, man. Mustard stains.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
He needs to go through a hot dog phase.
Yeah.
That's what he needs. He goes to the ball game. I'm not sure like how prevalent hot dogs are in Japanese culture, but like,
I don't know.
Maybe he discovers them in Long Beach at an Angels game and or
Anaheim,
yeah. And he's like, "Holy crap, these are amazing." And then Ishii's like, those are not good for you. And he's like, "How can they not be good for me? They're amazing.
They're delicious. They are simply delicious." Again, another fun match. A lot of great back and forth. In the end, Ibushi pins Tomohiro Ishii after a golden trigger.
Yeah.
And after the match,
preceded by a front kick, a straight kick from Kenny that launched Okada from the apron
to the barricade.
It's
Yeah,
like
a pump kick.
A pump kick flying back, which like it was on a long shot of the entire ring.
So you see it in the background. Yeah. It was like something you see out of the video game. That spot in 2K18 where you're on the top rope, sitting on the top rope, and someone kicks you and you go flying off?
Right.
It was
That's
that.
exactly what it was.
It was that.
That was awesome.
Heck of a sell by Okada. Another reason why he's the best.
There was a lot of weird TV direction going. Even the TV direction was like sort of just
it
having
felt
a good
like
time.
an Access TV production as opposed to a New Japan production.
Yeah. JR and Kevin Kelly. Well, Kevin Kelly was on commentary. JR was sitting next to him saying things.
Well, he'd chime in every now and again.
At the end of this was my favorite. This is my favorite. At the end of the match, Okada and Ishii get out of there. And of course, as they end almost every Long Beach show or American show here in New Japan, Bullet Club enters the ring. We're talking being the Elite Crew. So it's Hangman, Scurll, the Young Bucks, Kenny, and then Cody comes down, and Kota Ibushi's obviously there.
Yeah.
And Kenny gives this great speech about,
there's a few empty seats, but the revolution continues.
Right, exactly.
So on and so forth.
Cody comes down there, and JR starts speculating, and he's like, "Well, you got to ask yourself: are all these people on the same page? Are they all members of Bullet Club? What are they all thinking right now?
What ulterior motive?
What ulterior?
I think that's what after they did the thing in the ring and they were walking backstage. He was talking about all that.
Yeah. Say, JR, we watch Being the Elite.
Yeah.
Like we have like a little bit of
We
knowledge
know
here. You
the
got to ask
dynamic here.
yourselves what are they all thinking?
Anyways,
What's happening here?
After the match, we mentioned Kenny grabbed the mic, dropped the promo, and he turns to Koda, and he says, we had a 10-year promise not to do, I guess, a title match, one-on-one title match. Mm-hmm. And I don't really want to break it. However, King of Pro Wrestling, what do you say?
Yeah.
Before Koda can answer, Cody gets in the ring, grabs the mic, and says, "Well, here, I'll get you out of your predicament here, so you have to break any promises.
Right.
Let's make it a triple threat."
Yeah.
And Kenny goes, "All right, that's cool.
1 week from today, King of Pro Wrestling.
King of Pro
Cody,
Wrestling.
what you have done here is ingenious."
Yes.
He said that. The man behind All In, what you have done here is ingenious.
So that's our main event for King of Pro Wrestling. Afterwards, Kenny did a press conference. A couple interesting things to say. He talked about Chris Jericho and saying that Chris Jericho's on the list of people he want to have a title defense against.
Ooh.
And then he also talked about doing this one-on-one match with Koda, and he wants it to be at I can't remember the exact word used, whether it's larger or more prominent or more important venue than Budokan, where they had their match in DDT Pro in 2012, and their G1 match this year. So, if you're thinking New Japan, what's the largest venue possible in New Japan?
Tokyo Dome.
Tokyo Dome. However, that's obviously not going to happen this
Japan
year.
Dome in WWE
Yes.
2K19.
That's obviously not going to happen this year. What about this? What's the most famous arena they say in the world?
Madison Square Garden.
Who has a show at Madison Square Garden in April?
Ring of Honor.
And?
New Japan.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, what if they do Kenny versus Koda at MSG?
Yeah, man.
Mania weekend.
Yeah, man. I love it.
If you want to get eyeballs off NXT, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a possibility. I don't know, man. Madison Square Garden, New Japan. Yeah. Oof, going up against NXT, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
We'll have to do a dual reaction stream. One TV, NXT, the
Yeah.
other TV, G1 Supercard.
That's good, yeah. Every super chat, you have to double it.
Yeah.
Whatever you were going to give us, you have to give us double.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if you want a smelly fish in here, we'll do that, too.
Well, about that.
we learn from the best. Oh, man. That's awesome.
In
I forgot all
other
those guys.
Ring of Honor news, WWE is about to get punished.
Oh, no. FCC business? They curse on air or something? What happened with that?
No.
Punished. What are you talking about? Punished.
Punishment Martinez.
Punishment. You didn't say it right. Say Punishment Martinez.
Punishment Martinez.
Would you like a donut, Mr. Martinez? Punishment.
No, a punishment. Want a donut?
Hey, punishment. You want a donut?
That's what I said to him.
No, I'm about to sign
No,
this.
I don't think I should.
I'm about to sign this. The joke is Larson offered Punishment Martinez legitimately.
Yeah.
So we brought on the last day of StarCast. It was his idea.
A dozen Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
To give away to people who stop by the booth.
And like the booth next to us was empty, so we just laid it out there, and people would sort of like do drive-bys. What's going on with these donuts, right? What's going on? Whose donuts are these?
Any friend knows came to the table, I'd offer.
Yeah.
Some partook, many didn't.
Yeah, Joey Janelle and Penelope Ford, they each had one.
Yeah, we offered one earlier, and
Yeah.
they said maybe later, and then they came by and
Sure
grabbed
enough,
some.
later.
Yeah,
they
and
did.
then we were about to leave, and I didn't want to take a couple donuts with us because I already had a couple and I didn't need any more.
Yeah.
And so I went around, I offered it first to punishment, and he goes, no, I don't think I should.
He's like the horse in
Ren and Stimpy, yeah.
No, sir. I don't like it.
And then the security guys there, they were busting their tails all weekend. I brought the box over to them, said, "You guys want these?" And they were like, "No, we don't want them."
You didn't give one to Kingpin? Did you offer?
I
one
offered,
to
yeah.
Oh, you did offer
Yeah.
to Kingpin.
Yeah.
Did he crack a smile at least?
No, not really.
No.
He just goes, "No, thank you."
Oh man.
Because he was working that, and then he worked all in too.
That dude,
that guy was working.
He is a serious dude.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if he smiles.
Anyways, enough of the donut story. PW Insider broke this story this past Saturday that Punishment Martinez, fresh off losing the Ring of Honor TV title to Jeff Cobb, who's
Jeff
now
Cobb.
new champion of television, was on his way maybe to WWE, is what PW Insider had to say. Quote, former Ring of Honor TV champion Punishment Martinez, who lost the title tonight, Saturday, during a TV taping in Las Vegas, is officially finished with Ring of Honor. PWInsider.com has confirmed. Martinez was saying his goodbyes to the locker room at tonight's taping, which was his final scheduled date with the company. PWI adds that Martinez's Ring of Honor contract expired last month, but opted not to sign a new deal as he wanted to be contractually free going forward. And then yesterday, PW Insider added, quote, PW Insider has confirmed with WWE sources there has been interest in Martinez for the NXT brand for some time, so that appears to be his most likely destination. Punishment's been around for a little while. I think they're wrestling at least 10 years. I mean, he's reasonably athletic. He's got decent size.
Yeah.
Although I don't think he's 6'6". Seeing him walk around StarCast, he didn't seem like he was 6'6". And after seeing his match against Chris Sabin at Death Before Dishonor, I worry about his knees.
Yeah, right. He's one of those who's like just super long.
Yeah.
He's like long.
I feel like he's gonna have bad knees if he doesn't already have bad knees.
So you and I both, and look, this isn't a bad thing necessarily. He's not, even though he's TV champion. Wasn't Dijak TV champion also?
I don't remember.
I think he might have been. I know that Dijak's going to WWE was kind of a relatively big deal in some circles, like nerdier wrestling circles. And this kind of feels like that.
Yeah.
I feel like he might be a Dijak-esque signing.
Yeah, that might need to do some time in the developmental circuit.
Maybe is kind of
before
what I'm
making
thinking.
his TV debut. He's not going to be. It doesn't seem like he's going to be one of those guys that sit in the crowd at a takeover.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he's not. He's. I don't know. Do you think he's going to carry his name over? Because it's a great name. Punishment in your name is fantastic.
I don't know. Depends if Ring of Honor. I don't know if they copyright that kind of stuff.
I don't know.
Or trademark
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see here.
I mean, his match against Chris Sabin was fun. He's got a great choke slam. He's got talent.
Yeah.
He's got a great voice.
He does have a great. He's got a great. The dude has a great presence.
Yes.
When you speak, it's like, oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not quite Dr. Wagner Jr., but it's up there.
But nobody is close to Dr. Wagner Jr. That guy's got the greatest voice in all of human history.
Okay, so Dijak won the top prospect tournament.
Yeah, so did I think Punishment Martinez did too.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Or he was in it. No, he didn't win it. He was in it. I think he lost to Leo Rush. But then he was in the Survival of the Fittest tournament. And I think won that.
So no, he did not. Dijak did not win the TV championship.
Okay.
Let's see, how long has Punishment Martinez been around? Because that might be.
Well, I think he's been wrestling for a while because he was trained at Monster Factory.
Okay. Because that might be like a loose analogy. I don't know. Maybe they'll have bigger.
I think he's been wrestling for at least 10 years.
He debuted 14 years. Yeah.
Yeah. How old is he? 35? Mid-30s?
He is. Oh wow, golly, he's 36.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, World Ring of Honor Television Champion. When did he show up in Ring of Honor?
It was in the last
2015.
last couple of years.
Okay. Well, that's cool, man. I don't know. I mean, he can't be. He's 36. Can't be in developmental that long. You know.
No, I know.
Dijak's been there for like about a year, right?
More or less.
He should be debuting on TV.
Yeah, you
soon.
think so?
No,
Has
he got
his new gimmick
name sorted out.
Yeah.
Dominic Dijakovic.
He's top notch, man.
God, keep it simple, man. Just Dijak.
I know.
Just ditch everything except for Dijak. That's a great name.
Donovan Dijak was a good name.
Yeah.
Even Dominic Dijak's good. It's better than Dijakovic.
Dijakovic. I can barely.
It's just too much. It's too many syllables.
Is it a hard K or a CH at the end? Dijakovic. Dijakovic?
Yeah, the latter.
I don't know, man. It's too much.
It is
Keep
a
it
lot.
easy for me. I'm not smart.
Let's keep it easy with some Raw preview, Steve.
Ooh, favorite part of the Monday.
Let's see if it's the A Rider or the B Rider. The Rowdy One takes on Ruby Riott just 5 days before Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey teams with the Bella Twins to face the Riott Squad at WWE Super Showdown. The Rowdy One will go one-on-one with the opposing trio's leader live on Raw in Seattle. This past Monday night, the Riott Squad conquered Nikki, Brie, and Ronda's best friend Natalya in a 6-woman tag team match, giving the group some key momentum heading into the anticipated clash in Melbourne, Australia. Can the baddest woman on the planet attain a measure of retribution against Riott on Raw?
Ooh.
It's not bad.
Shawn Michaels heads to final Raw before WWE Super Showdown.
Why is Kenny Omega reading this?
Sensing that Shawn Michaels will insert himself into his final battle against Triple H at WWE Super Showdown. The Undertaker enlisted. Super Showdown has a hyphen? Dash?
Yeah, because it's Super Show and then Showdown.
Showdown. Just make it one word.
Make it all one word.
Super Showdown.
Super Showdown.
The Undertaker enlisted his brother. The Undertaker enlisted his brother Kane to watch his back in Melbourne, Australia, and keep Triple HBK at bay so I can put your friend down like a dog. As a long-standing rivalry between the game and the Phenom continues to intensify. Michaels drops in on the final Raw before Super Showdown and will no doubt have much to say about his best friend's last dance with a dead man. Will the showstopper further provoke The Undertaker and perhaps his brother before heading down under?
That was a lot. There was a lot going on there.
Michelle.
Bobby Lashley gets his hands on Kevin Owens before a WWE Super Showdown 1 week after Bobby Lashley's match against Elias ended in chaos thanks to Kevin Owens' furious pursuit of the outspoken Lio Rush, putting KO on a literal collision course with the powerhouse. Lashley will square off with Owens on Raw in Seattle. Moments after Owens got the Living Truth disqualified. What do they call Elias? I've never heard that.
Wait, what?
The Living Truth. That has to be Elias. I've never heard that. Lashley saved Rush from a two-on-one attack by KO and Elias, both of whom fled the ring to evade the dominant superstar's wrath.
Wait, who got disqualified last week?
Was it Elias? Yeah.
It was?
I believe so.
The Living Truth.
I've never heard that before. With the man of the hour by his side, will Lashley get some retribution against the former Universal Champion when they collide on Raw 5 days before Lashley teams with John Cena to take on Owens and Elias in tag team action at WWE Super Showdown?
The Shield stand united despite Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre's mind games. Despite the manipulative efforts of Braun Strowman and the Raw Tag Team Champions Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, Dean Ambrose's Shield Brotherhood with Universal Champion Roman Reigns and Intercontinental Champion. Do you see what's going on here? How many times have I said the word champion in this first sentence alone?
Yeah, there's too many champions in this
Raw
program.
Tag Team Champions, Universal Champion, Intercontinental Champion have never been stronger, as evidenced by their decisive victory over acting Raw General Manager Baron Corbin and Authors of Pain this past Monday's main event. With their 6-man tag team match against the Hounds of Justice at WWE Super Showdown fast approaching, will the Monster Among Men, the Show-Off, and the Scottish Terminator double their efforts to shatter the Shield? Have we heard the Scottish Terminator before?
I've heard the Scottish Psychopath, but not Scottish Terminator.
Hey, I am the Terminator now. Ooh, hey, we've got mail now. Give it to me.
This one's from Quiet Wyatt Designs.
Nice. This is from England.
I think there's a name down there.
Oh, Michael Rigney?
Oh,
Rigney, I think.
Get another one of those.
Nice. Oh, I'm so excited. So now I confirmed I have a gym one and I have a normal one.
That's great.
So yeah, this is like the oh, look at that. Seek and Destroy. It's got a bunch of stuff on the back. Man, I have 2 match shirts. I'm so excited about that.
That's great. You can get a whole wardrobe of match shirts.
Absolutely.
This one.
Oh, whoa.
look at that.
This looks amazing.
Expo Lucha.
Oh, that's fantastic. What a great looking shirt.
That's cool.
So
thank you so much.
Michael tweeted at me this last week and said, hey, and I'm sorry, this has been sitting in my trunk for like a little while. I totally forgot it was there.
Here's some stickers from Quiet Wyatt.
Nice. To Steve and Larson, happy birthday to you both.
Oh, thank you.
Hope you like the cards. I'm sure you can tell who WWE are trying to get over. Just wanted to say thanks for the hours of great wrestling podcasting you provide and for getting me back into wrestling and discovering other promotions I would not have discovered without listening to your show. Quick question. You are invited on a trip around Ireland with Becky Lynch or Finn Balor. Who do you choose? Too sweet and a hearty handshake from Michael in Ireland. Thank you very much, Michael. The answer for me, of course, is Becky Lynch. I would want her to be my work wife. I think she's fantastic.
Yeah.
Who would you go with?
No, it's Becky.
Becky, not Finn, so you can get some body advice.
He'd work me too hard.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's so nice.
Look
Thank
at
you
we
so
got little
much.
Cards here. Oh man, that's great.
9 today.
I'm 8 today. That's apropos because you're older than me.
Have a smashing day, champ.
Mine says the same.
And look, there's a pack of cards in there. Thank you so much. Slam Attacks memorabilia cards.
I want to get in these cards.
Inside
here.
Lucky pockets.
Oh, look at that. Bludgeon Brothers.
Cool.
Eric Young.
I got Xavier Woods.
Roddy Piper. Oh, we met him. D'Lo Brown.
R-Truth.
Degenerate.
Cowboy Bob Orton.
Vanessa Bourne.
Ken Shamrock.
Seth Rollins.
The United Kingdom Championship.
Charlie Caruso.
Trent Seven.
Sting.
Sami Zayn, Yokozuna, and look at this one. Wow, look at that Braun Strowman card.
Oh, that's fancy pants.
Thank you so much.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at this. We got 2 magazines. Fighting Spirit magazine. Look at that. And then WWE Kids. Oh, this is great.
Oh, wow.
This is awesome. This is amazing. Look at this. Look at this right here. That's so like, cool. This is like, I don't even want to open the packaging. It's so great. I'm going to open it anyways. There's all sorts of fun things in here.
Ooh, fun is good.
Fun is awesome.
All right, I'm going to answer some questions here. What? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man, it's a Breezango badge.
Oh, that's incredible.
Look at that. There you go. Mr. Sacco.
Wow.
Another pack of cards.
Great value.
Another pack of cards. This looks so much like a condom.
What is it?
It's a champion side plate. But
it looks like a prophylactic, yes.
If I brought this home, Lacey would be like, we're fucking done, homie. I'm like, no, really.
No, it's a side plate.
It's a side plate.
Are you sure it's a side plate?
Like, it's like a little card with
funny
AJ thing on it. Not a prophylactic.
Not a prophylactic.
And there's a cool kids magazine in here. Oh, this is great. Oh, what is this?
Oh, is there a poster?
Oh man.
Oh,
it's an activity. Oh, look at that. Oh man.
I want to do that.
Look at this. It's a what's different in this one than this one.
That's so cool.
Color in Sasha
I know we're
Banks.
doing on post show today.
Heck yeah. What is this?
Emoji quiz.
Oh, it's an emoji quiz. Match the emojis to their favorite superstars. Oh, hell yeah. Undertaker look. Undertaker shoes.
Wow.
Step 1, ask an adult to help you cut your superstar logo into a stencil. You can color in Roman. Look at how buff Roman is. Jacked Roman.
Stoner Boner, please bring back Thirsty Man for WWE 2K19. He is real.
Look at that Shinsuke drawing.
Great. Ooh, word search. I love word searches.
Get a Sin Cara mask right here. It's like a cutout one.
Fear and Loathing in NYC. Home from work. Got a meatball sub. About to be high as F. Your car stalls on the road. Which WWE superstar would you not accept assistance from? Who seems like who does not know something about cars? Well, the Bludgeon Brothers. I wouldn't accept assistance from them.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Fear and Loathing NYC. Jalapeno poppers. Cheddar or cream cheese? Probably
cream cheese for me.
Yeah, cream is milder.
Oh man, there's
also,
look at that Jake the Snake There's like posters in here.
Wow. Wayne Maker.
This is great.
What's the correct pronunciation of twats here?
He says Turwat.
Twats.
That doesn't make any sense.
Wembley was effing incredible. Progress knocked it out of the park. I need to check that out.
I know. I'm so good. There was too much going on this weekend. I'm going to check it out sometime this week.
There was a lot of wrestling this weekend. Shane Anonymous, anyone partaking in Sober October?
Oh, man, we got a Mia
See Joe Rogan. Josh Little, that new intro is real.
Oh, thank you very much, Josh.
Breezy Melon, who'll be the first female superstar on a 2K cover. At this rate, probably Ronda Rousey.
Ronda or Charlotte, yeah.
Stoner Boner, predictions need stakes. Winner gets a prime rib. Do you like prime rib?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Maybe. We'll talk about that later. Panda Senpai? I was at the show last night. It was amazing. I've been to every New Japan show in California. It never gets old. Happy Monday, too sweet and a hearty handshake. Thank you, Panda. King Drew, Cobb started off in AZW here in Hawaii. He was awesome
cool.
then. He is now Nice Guy 2. He is
He was a Sacktown guy for a bit, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he did some of his Olympic wrestling training here in Sac.
Oh, okay.
Fear and Loathing NYC. Dr. Wagner Jr. signs to NXT and Triple H pitches Mr. Freeze gimmick. Dr. Wagner. I don't do a good Triple H.
I find it funny that you sound like exactly a Batman villain that I love called Mr. Freeze. See, he's real cold, you know. So would you like to do that, Dr. Wagner?
You do Dr. Wagner, too.
No bueno.
All right, there you go. Josh,
Tú es muy estúpido.
Josh Little, Power Rank Dream Opponents from Marty Scurll, who came to WWE. Too Sweet and Hearty Handshake. Daniel Bryan.
Tres H's, idioto.
Imagine Daniel Bryan versus Marty Scurll.
It'd be great.
Tops.
It'd be great.
Tops. What do you got over there?
Facundo Fidalgo asks, who's had the best 2018 so far, inside and outside WWE? You got to think Kenny's got the best 2018 outside of WWE, or Cody. Probably Cody. You kidding me? Who has had a better 2018 than Cody?
I don't know if anybody's had a better 2018 than Cody.
Would you say Roman's had a good 2018?
Not really. He's had a good 2018, but like
he won the Universal Champion. He finally did that.
Yeah, but it took him like
thing.
4 tries. Wayne Maker, Osprey is bulking up to go heavyweight in New Japan. Fact.
Yeah, it could be. Let's see here. Cody Miles wants us to power rank Punishment Martinez rebrands for NXT.
What's some synonyms for punishment?
Hurt and Burt.
Or Hurt and Burton?
Hurt and Burton. Hurt and Burton, yeah. My name's Hurt and Burton. I'm going to put the hurtin' on you.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it's terrible, but it's pretty good.
It's awful. Hurt and Burton. That's how we're bringing him in anyways.
Yeah, Ray Borham, with NXT doing regionals, should they bring back WCW in Japan or Asia?
No, it's World Cruiserweight Wrestling.
Yes.
And then, they travel the globe.
Yes.
Taking on the best local talents.
Exactly. That's how it's done.
Let's see here. Mr. Triple Mania, Juan Guerrero Jr. asks, what is Punishment Martinez ceiling in WWE? Burton Burton.
Yeah. Fear and Loathing NYC. Steve, please go to ProWrestlingSheet.com and read The Undertaker's interview with Pastor Ed Young.
Does he have does Ryan Satin have a transcript there?
He might. Jag1899, hey friendos, what advice do you have for someone wanting to get into the podcasting world, specifically WWE podcast, Too Sweet and Hearty Handshake?
JP Zamet said, this still blows my mind.
Totally didn't answer this guy's question.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Advice for podcasters.
Oh, man. Okay, well, go ahead. You can just launch into it.
No,
man.
I was about to. I literally just turned to start the discussion. You went right into this next question.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I know. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just, I need some of that alpha brain.
You do.
I really do.
You do. Anyways, make sure what you're talking about is something that you were passionate about, because that passion will translate.
Not Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't know how interesting.
What's heavy on podcasts these days? Like,
well, he wants to do WWE podcast.
Oh, he wants to do.
Yeah, that's
WWE.
another part of his question that you didn't pay attention to.
All right.
So just develop a schedule for yourself that you can hold yourself to. You don't spend a ton of money getting equipment. Just get stuff that sounds good. And if the show picks up, you can upgrade as you go.
Mm-hmm. Think of like a move that sounds really cool that they do in WWE, and name your podcast after that.
Yeah, a clever name's good.
I would say this. I always say this. I'm sorry. Did he say is it a 2-man team, 1-man team?
Didn't mention.
Okay, so like we have families we're old. If we didn't have families when we were young, we would probably gather around the TV during Raw, and then do the recap right afterwards.
Or we'd even live stream our reactions to Raw or SmackDown too.
Timeliness matters.
Yes.
If you can get the edge, if you can be one of the first people on YouTube with a review, that will help your case. So yeah, that I would suggest that. YouTube seems to be super into like timeliness these days.
Yes, be topical.
Topicality.
Justice for the Kingdom. Punishment Martinez is Alistair's attacker.
I attacked him.
No, I don't think so.
JP Zamet, what is next for Canada's own? What's her name? Nicole Matthews. Yeah, Nicole Matthews. Now that she's banned 5 years. 5 years.
A long time.
She needs to get an immigration attorney. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's a long time.
It is a long time.
So I don't know. Number 2, he says, which Shield members will turn on each other and why?
Oh, Dean's got to be turned.
Dean.
Dean's going to be the one that turns.
But Dean's going to turn because
he's feeling underappreciated.
he thinks the others think that he's going to turn.
Yes.
And he wasn't, but then he does.
Zach Stolpa, realistically, how much for WWE to sign each of the Elite? What's the downside? $1 million?
No, way more than that. What does Seth get?
I don't know.
3, 4?
Maybe
3? 3 each. Yeah.
And they're not going to WWE then. 'Cause Vince ain't throwing them that much money.
They make that in a freaking heartbeat. They make that doing nothing. But that's to buy their souls.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's like, I mean, they get a cut of the merch, obviously.
Yeah.
But they would understand.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what Seth's downside is because I'm sure whatever he makes is plus.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever, performance bonus, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He gets. Travis Dayton, bold prediction. Raw is better than SmackDown this week. I don't know. I just read the Raw preview. I'm not so sure about that.
I'm curious. Why would you think that, Travis Dayton? I'm wondering if you have some insider info. Is somebody returning? Is somebody coming back? What's happening on Raw this week? Is there a title change? Are we going to get more Bobby Roode and
Chad Gable
looking
Will the turn
miserable?
happen?
Are we gonna? Is the debut of the Living Truth going to happen? This new character, the Living Truth.
It's Elias. I did a search, and apparently they referred to Elias as Living Truth before. I've never heard that. Keith Roberts, fan of WWE for 30 plus years, and Raw is all time bad now. It's horrible. Yet I bought tickets. I'm going to Raw tonight. Are fans like me part of the problem?
No, man. Go have fun. Who cares? No. Part of the problem it's exclusively at the feet of the freaking WWE. And look, here's the thing, Keith. You obviously still yes. Is it bad? Yeah. You still enjoy it enough to go to a live show because live shows are fun. The ratings are down. The ratings are crap, and that's because the show's not great. So they need to get their shit together.
Yeah, I think attendance has been not that great either.
Yeah. And Steve's For the Kingdom says, how can WWE make their product interesting again?
Decent creative.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like such a vague general answer, but that's where it begins and ends.
Yeah.
Look at SmackDown. Look what they're doing over there.
Creative.
The
Dane Man Train, first creative wrestler in 2K19 other than Cross and Ciampa. Punishment Martinez. Or Hurt and Burton.
Oh, this is great. Big Jim asks, what 2 wrestlers would you pair with Jeff Cobb to create a brand new animal-themed faction? Cal Jack. The Grizzly Cal Jack.
Grizzly Cal Jack.
Yeah, man.
Can Punishment Martinez have an animal gimmick?
Hurt and Burton, the forest bear.
That's too close to Cal Jack.
Okay.
Bears then.
Okay, Hurt and Burton. What?
Well, I guess they're all heavy bears because it's Jeff Cobb.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb is a bear too. It's a bear faction. It's not just an animal faction. It's a bear faction.
A bear faction.
Yeah, Hurt and Burton. Or how about what if Hurt and Burton is a deer? It's like a scary deer.
All right.
Yeah, Hurt and Burton, the fear deer.
The fear deer. All right, that's a good time to.
The deer of fear.
The deer of fear. Fear the deer.
Man. Yeah, that's probably it. For
All
the
right,
show.
thanks for joining us, everybody.
That's it for the show. Where's the music? Here's the music.
Somewhere over there.
Play the music. Desktop audio's good. We'll do that. And there's some music
patrons,
for
stay
you.
tuned. Post show, yay or nay, coming up next.
Correctamundo. Till next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.